My name's Andy Clasper and I'm the Executive Director of Micah Challenge in the UK. And how did I get involved in these issues is a good question. I grew up, my dad was a vicar, and that meant that I grew up in a vicarage. And growing up in a vicarage is quite a peculiar, quite a particular calling, vocation. My dad's job as a vicar involved the whole of us, the whole of our family and all our home life. So our home was always open to anybody who had need, really. It was open to the parishioners. We were constantly had a house full of old ladies and a house full of young mums, a house full of odd people, strange people, not all of them, but a lot of them. Our door was always there to be knocked on by homeless people or people who were just in trouble, who needed a bit of money. So I think I grew up just being ready to minister to those people. That sounds grandiose, but I guess a better way to say it is I grew up knowing that there were people out there with needs and knowing instinctively that I was there to help to meet those needs, and that was somehow part of what my dad's job was as a church leader. And as I grew up, I started to understand what that link was between faith and compassion more. I've been very fortunate in my life to have lived in different parts of the world. I've lived in South America, I've lived in Africa, I've lived in India, in Asia. So, and I think that has been a big influence on me, living in those countries, developing a real heart for the people there and for the nations themselves, realizing that we're really the same. There's a lot of cultural layers which are different, but in reality, in heart, we're all the same. And all of those places that I've been, they still live in my heart. They live on in my head. It's like New Delhi is I've still got a sense of it going on out there. It's not that it's close to me. I can't close my heart to those places. And so I think it's natural that I've ended up in a job where it's my job to try and bring compassion, bring justice to developing nations, to the poor of our world. And it's a privilege to have a chance to spend my life on that.